Good morning, good morning. It is 10:45. I've had a little bit of a sleep in, pretty much ready to head out. Today, the plan is basically find a post office, suss out the shipping to Australia situation because that will determine my day. Because today is meant to be the shopping day where I go to sort of Pokemon Center, Sanrio, Disney Store, Kiddyland, do all of that because John hates it, so I'd rather do it before he gets here and then just ship some stuff back. And I'm still weighing up what to do with my records, whether I pad them out flat in my luggage, take them as a carry-on the plane, and then they might say it weighs too much. I don't know. I have to have a think. I'm nervous about shipping them back as well. So anyway, I'll work it out. But yeah, so that's the plan today. Find a post office, suss out the shipping to Australia situation, find a cafe, have a coffee, maybe a nibble, I'll see. And then if the shipping situation is all good, then I will do a bunch of shopping today and then come back, write it all up because you have to be very detailed with what you write on the form here. Very detailed, down to like what the material is made of, everything. So I'll do that pre-ready, take it all to the post office and yeah. So that's the plan. There's no real plan for lunch or dinner. Potentially yakiniku like, maybe bigori donkey, but there's so many restaurants around here. This area is fantastic. I'm not short for choices, so yeah. But yeah, I'm going to finish getting ready and then we're going to head out. So I'll see you guys later. So slight change of plans. Post office, I forgot it's Sunday. So of course post offices are closed on Sunday. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the shopping. I'm sure it'll be fine. And on my way there, I stumbled across my favourite shrine, which was on the plan, I think, for tomorrow, but I'm going to do it now. Here it is. Go and get a Goshuin stamp and an amulet, and yeah. I just got this little guy to put, so I've got easy access to my coins, and I got another one of those voucher things, so but they don't open till 12 o'clock, the barrel roll thing, so I'm going to do that on the way back later maybe if they're still here. Boo. I just got myself a jacket from Honey's over there. I can't believe it fit. I love it. And I can't believe I made the schoolboy error. I didn't think it was. It didn't feel right when I was in there. The other shrine, it's not my favourite shrine. This is my favourite shrine. I knew it wasn't right. But the other one was nice anyway. I did a prayer for my mum, lit a candle that was for wishing prayers for people with cancer. So my mum has leukemia, so I did that. I couldn't take photos or video, obviously. But yeah, so did that. So I'm glad I went in. I feel like it was meant to be. But now I'm going to go into my favourite shrine. Just in this stamp shop. And they've been kind enough to let me film. So I've got some goodies here, some really pretty stamps. Turns out I'm kind of doing the Nishiki kind of area today. So maybe I'll do the other stores tomorrow. And then I can actually go to the post office. Because I haven't left this area yet. I was meant to be heading to the Pokemon Center, but here we are. They're just so beautiful. So many different stamps. Oh, I totally missed this section. Okay. I'll have to have another look at that. But yeah. I've got all the inks. She was explaining to me as well, like you don't have to get the big one, you can get the little one and just obviously dab it over the bigger stamps. So yeah, really friendly here. Definitely highly recommend. So I'll film the outside of the shop when I leave. But yeah, nice little quaint shop. Alright, so this is the store here. If you're in Kyoto and you're walking around the Nishiki Market sort of area, highly recommend you check this place out. Really friendly staff. This is the one that I got. So cute. So it's a Japanese dog. It's 3,900 yen. So with tax, 4,290. They do discount with passport, but it has to be over 50,000 yen. So I was just under, but if you buy more, then you can definitely show your passport and get tax-free. So yeah, come check them out. Really nice store, really friendly stuff. Arigato. Arigato. Hontoni arigato. 2:20 p.m. I still haven't gotten anything to eat. Again, I don't know what's wrong with me this trip so far. Just been walking through like that whole Nishiki area, which was kind of on the list for tomorrow, but I had to walk through there to get where I was going, and I just kind of ended up doing it. So I'm at Starbucks now, finally sitting down and having a coffee. I have my new jacket on. It suddenly got bitterly cold, and I came out without my jacket today thinking I'll be doing lots of walking around, and yeah, not the case. Freezing. So yeah, luckily it turned out good. I got a jacket. I really liked it, so I thought, why not? But yeah, so I'm just going to have my coffee, and then I think I will head to the Pokemon Center because it's just down the road. We'll see. I'm kind of just winging it at this point. Today and tomorrow were kind of interchangeable, so yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so I found the Pokemon Center. It was really discreet, sort of down one of the side streets in a really blink and you miss it building. Like, it's just like this black building. It doesn't stand out, doesn't promote the Pokemon Center out the front. So I found it, so I'm going to go in. I did stop by a magazine store, grabbed a magazine and a pen and a couple of postcards. But yeah, I'm going to head into the Pokemon Center now. Okay, so don't confuse the other, there's another entry point inside. That is the exit, not the entry. So the entry is actually on the outside balcony. Don't try go in the exit way. Presento. Finally made it to Kiddyland. Disney's just across the road, so I'm going to hit there next. I've actually done double today what I was meant to do. I've sort of had 2 days planned for most of what I've done today. I've got to tell you, Kiddyland just doesn't hit the way it used to. I think I've grown out of my kawaii phase. Just not as interested. I didn't buy anything at the Pokemon Center. I got like 3 little things at Sanrio. Socks, 2 socks and a magnet. I looked at the price of the plush and I'm like, I just can't justify it anymore. So I got myself a $110 Adidas Japan Limited jumper instead. It's more practical, more useful. I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, I'm going to have a wander around and just make sure. I mean, I've got a sticker at the moment, but yeah, I think I'm good. I might grab a couple more little bits, but nothing crazy, so hiya. Can't believe the restraint I'm showing. Barely got anything in Kiddyland. I did get the mug I wanted. I can't be bothered to do it later, so I got it now while I saw it. I'm just gonna, ship some stuff back. Just gonna have a quick look in the Disney store, which is across the road. So we're heading there now, and then I need to eat. So I'm actually, apparently there is a Cafe Gusto right near here, so I'll probably do that, I think. There is a Gigo here, but again, I think I'm just gonna save that for Tokyo. I was looking at cinema roll in a kimono. It was like almost $50, and it was like the size of your hand, and I just thought, for that money, I can go to a game centre and get like a knockoff one probably within $20-25. I just can't justify it anymore. I'm more about the practical these days. I am showing my age. So there we have Disney over the road, right on the corner. Here we are, Disney. I'll go have a look. I'll see if there's any Chip 'n Dale stuff, because I can never resist. And then the plan is something to eat, because it's like pretty much 4 o'clock and I still have not eaten. What the? There's sticklers about your filming here, but I'm going to sneaky try, because I want to show you guys. Look how cute the Winnie the Pooh is. It's a Hebby, because it's Year of the Snake next year. So he's got snake wrapped around him. Last year I got the dragon. I'm tempted to get the one this year because he's cute too. I won't, but I am. I'm going to pay way too much for these. They're like $40, but they're Chip 'n Dale gloves. But they're practical. They're useful. I'll use them. So I might try film the stairs for you, because the stairs coming up here are really cool. I'm not going to get the bowl. I really want to get the bowl. Oh, it's like a ramen bowl. I really, really want to. I could ship it back, but I'm just going to get the spoon. I've got bowls at home. I'm going to get the chopsticks, and then over here we got some salks, so you know what I'm getting. I want it. I don't have my mic on. I don't know if you can hear me. I want it, but I'm not paying $50 for it. Oh, Eeyore's cute with the snake. No. Never been a fan of Piglet. And Eeyore, oh man. I want him. I want him, which is the big Pooh with the snake. And I want the 2 Chip 'n Dale figures hugging with the scarf around them. They're so cute. They're a funny colour though. But yeah, I just can't justify $50. What we can do though, we've got this little blind box here. It's a little Winnie the Pooh Hebby, although $9. Yeah. I just spotted these. There's only one of each left. There is a Chip 'n Dale Hebby. And they're affordable, but I don't know if I like them. They're not as cute. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. So somewhere along the way at the Disney store, I hit slow-mo. So this whole time I've been filming slow-mo, which sucks. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to speed that up in editing, but if not, I'll be doing a voiceover and somehow speeding up at least the footage, because I don't think we'll be able to get my voice to sound normal. That sucks. So anyway, what I was saying before, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the footage of this beautiful thing before I demolished it. It actually does have fromage in it. At the very bottom there is some kind of cream cheese and coffee jelly. So it seems weird that they put it at the bottom. You finish off with the cream cheese, but God, I'm an idiot. I'm so angry at myself. Shogunai. Hiya, I am back at the room. I somewhere at Disney must have switched over to slow-mo, so I'm going to see if I can fix that in editing. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Anyway, luckily it wasn't the whole day, it was just the end of the day. So yeah, what did I do? So I did most of the stuff I intended to do tomorrow, along with today's schedule. So I ended up hitting all the stores I wanted to see. I just can't justify spending the money on plushies and stuff anymore. So I got things that were kind of useful, more practical. Instead of plushies, like, for example, so I did go into Sanrio, but instead of plushies, I got soft, cozy socks. I also went into the Adidas store and I got a Japan only, you can't see, it's in the bag, but it's got like a Japanese print on the back. It's really cool. So it's a limited edition, Japan only Adidas sweater. Kind of shit myself when I got to the counter. I don't know, I'm so bad, I don't check the price of things. So yeah, that was about $110. But it's Adidas and it's limited edition. It's not the kind of thing you're going to get back home. So, you know, I'd rather spend the money on something like that than, you know, hundreds of dollars on plushies that just sit on my shelf and do nothing. So, and like there was one plushie I was looking at Sanrio. He was like the size of my hand and he was like $45 more because that's like 4,500 yen. And for that money, I could just go to the game center and win one that's 10 times the size, you know? So, and I think I've got a cinema roll plushie back home with a kimono or something on, so I don't need it. I'm being more practical these days. I did get a couple of bits at Wego, I don't know how you pronounce it. I got myself a new scarf because I wanted a green one, like my red checkered one, but in green. I got that umbrella, which I showed you guys. They were awesome. Please go check them out. Massive thank you. They were all for me filming as much as I wanted. They were actually asking customers to move out of my way so I could film. And I was like, oh, please don't ask your customers to move. So I gave them one of my cards for YouTube. So they liked that. They said they're going to check it out. Went to the Pokemon Center, the Kyoto Pokemon Center. Didn't rate it at all. Overcrowded, had the same sort of stuff as Osaka, and the Kyoto limited versions of the Pikachu I didn't like the female one was okay. I liked her little knot thing and stuff in her hair, his hair, whatever, but I didn't go much on them. So I just, yeah, I didn't buy a single thing in the Pokemon Center. There was that, but while I was in that shopping center, I did find a bookstore, which was really cool, and I could have spent hours in there. I love the Japanese, still love their books. It's, yeah, the huge bookstore. I think I didn't film because it was pretty awkward. Like, I feel like I might have got in trouble. I got a magazine there. I got a pen. It was like a Suica pen. And I think I got a couple of postcards. I got a Japanese souvenir while I was walking through, like, Nishiki sort of area. That was really cute, a little rabbit under a tree thing. It's in a box, I'd show you, but it's all boxed up. A couple of earrings for myself. Disney store, I did get some stuff. So, I think it's in slow-mo, but I got some gloves, some Chippendale gloves, $40. But I love them and I'll wear them, so I can justify it, okay? I'm a complete Chippendale otaku, so yeah, that's one thing I can't. Like, cinema roll, I can rein it in and restrain it, but Chippendale, yeah. So they had the little heavy Chippendales with the snake, and there was only 2 left, one of each. But I didn't go much on them, so normally I wouldn't care. I'd be like, it's Chippendale, I'm just getting it. But I was like, nah. So I got myself some chopsticks, a soup spoon, and a couple of other little bits. I did get the Winnie the Pooh Hebi. Like it's kind of like a lucky box. You don't know what colour you're going to get. What else? I did some gashapons. Oh, that really annoyed me. So I paid $5, and the way they advertise it is you're going to get this like little figurine thing. And they have pictures of it and everything. And then It's like so not a figurine. I think one was just like an acrylic key thing and one was just like a plastic key thing. Not worth the I'd like my $10 back, please. But anyway, I think that was it. Other than actually, I got the jacket. I got the grey jacket, which thank God I did get it because it suddenly, like that, just turned to ice today. I didn't take my jacket because I thought I'll be walking around heaps and I'll be fine. It got really cold really quickly and I was so glad for that jacket. And it's really comfortable and I can definitely see myself wearing that this whole trip. So I wasn't going to bring my big bulky jacket because I thought, oh, I'll buy one here, but I didn't want to risk it because Japanese sizes, big fat Western girl. But I actually didn't even get the LL size. I just got the L size. I couldn't believe it fit. And it's still quite big. But then I tried on an LL in something else and it was tiny. So I don't know, Japanese sizes, man. But anyway, that was it other than, which I did show you, the stamp store. So I got some bits from the stamp store. So at this point, I'm just like, do I need to ship some stuff back? I don't know yet. Like, I mean, it seems like a bit of a waste to ship. I think I'll wait and see till John gets here because if he's got some room in his luggage, I would much rather just take this stuff to Sapporo with us in his luggage. And then on the way home, we're allowed 2 bags each with gel at 23 kilos a bag. And John's bringing the duffel bags with him. Or I'll just buy another suitcase, whatever. And then I can just take it home myself. So I think I'm just going to wait and see. I'm going to try and get all this to the next hotel somehow on my own. And then we'll see how much room John's got. He's going to be pissed if he's got to carry it. But it's literally just to Sapporo and then to Tokyo. And then he doesn't have to deal with it. We've got like a week in Tokyo. From there on, I'll be able to put it in my own case. Yeah, I did get some stuff from, I can't believe, so the first temple I went to, which I thought was my favourite temple, and I should have known, looks exactly the same on the outside. The only difference being the lanterns aren't lit up and they've got these red flags. Looking inside, I thought, that doesn't look like the temple. It doesn't look like the one. But I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And that first one I went into, they had a candle section with different prayers on the candles. And I was eyeing this one candle and a really nice Japanese lady came up to me and she was like, oh, and I was like, oh, meaning? And she's like, oh, cancer. For someone with cancer. I said, oh, well, my mum has cancer. And she's going, oh, I have a cancer too. And I was saying, I'm so sorry to hear that. And so she said, oh, yes, definitely, please pray for your mum. So I did that. So, yeah, I couldn't film it. I would have loved to have at least taken a photo for you guys because it was really beautiful. But I then stumbled across my favourite shrine. And I love it there because they're just always so nice there. And when you buy your amulets, they actually take the time to pray over your amulets for you. There's something about that. It got me the first time and it got me again today. So, yeah, so I got my Goshwan stamps for both of those places again. And I'll put a subtitle of the names of the shrines there. Not coming words out at the moment. I'm tired. It is nice to be back at the room by 6:30. I had Bikiri Donkey again. It's the second time so far in this trip. I actually did try to have Ichiran ramen earlier today for lunch and there was like a 40-minute wait. I really couldn't be bothered wasting my time at this point because I just wanted to do other stuff and get things done. So I moved on from there. Then I did try Cafe Gusto, went upstairs and the waiting room is so small. It's literally right as you get out the elevator and people were already waiting. It was crowded. And then you had people trying to come on to get on the elevator. And I just felt like I was in the way. So I just hightailed it out of there, went and did all the other stuff. And yeah, ended up at Bikiri Donkey, which is near the hotel. And then once I did that, I've just gone and grabbed a Starbies. I am now going to enjoy a bath with all the bath salts that I've been given by the hotel and the ones I was given yesterday. I got 3 more vouchers that I could have used today from that wheel thing that I did yesterday. I don't know if they expire per day, so I've got 3. And I don't know if I can use them tomorrow or if they're dated. I have to have a proper look at them. But yeah, so I could have done that again, but it was a little out of the way. And I think they close at a certain time. And when I had them, they weren't open yet. They don't open till 12. So, but yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch some funny game shows and just chill and plan out my day for tomorrow. So I hope you guys are enjoying the journey so far. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to make it look like I know everything and blah, 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 and I know where I'm going and this and that. Look, a lot of the time, it's all just, no matter how well you know somewhere, it's trial and error and stumbling across things and getting lost, and that's always when the best adventures happen. So I know this is really casual. It's not like a properly edited, here's where to go and this is the times it opens and here's how to get there. We're doing a little bit of a different style this time. So when John gets here, I'll probably let him take over filming. We'll see, because he's quicker at it than me. I fuss too much. But yeah, all right guys, I'm going to leave it at that and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Johnny.